Hello from Shelburne, Nova Scotia. So I do know this place a little bit. I grew up going to a cottage just outside town, but as an adult I have not been back, and I am so excited because I'm spending the night, and today I'm gonna try some fish and chips, some chowder. I'm definitely trying some craft beer, and also hitting some beaches and this gorgeous waterfront. It is so pretty here. Besides being a great place to eat, Shelburne actually has a really interesting history. It's known as a Loyalist town, and so after the American Revolution, those who sided with the British were known as Loyalists, as opposed to the Patriots, and they moved here onto Mi'kmaq land, and they called it Port Roseway. At the same time, a number of Black Loyalists moved here and started what was the largest free black settlement in all of North America. There is a museum here about that, so I'm gonna check that out later today because it's gonna be really hot, and that means it's museum time. This historic harbourfront is actually fantastic. There are lots of little shops, there are some museums you can go in, and then the Shelburne County Museum is a great place for souvenirs. They've got cards, kids' books, cookbooks, anything you could want, they've got it there. Fun fact, there is a severe heat warning today, and it's supposed to reach 31 degrees or feel like 39 with the humidity. So far so good. I feel good about being on the water because there is a breeze, but it is definitely gonna get hot today. First stop is at Mr.Fish, and I came in for their fish and chips, which I heard were some of the best in Nova Scotia. However, I also know that the lobster poutine and the fish tacos are raved about. So when I talked to the server about it, she said if I had never had the fish tacos, that I needed to try them. And I am so excited because they look so big. Like I can barely contain all of the fish that's in it. There's also some red cabbage slaw, chipotle mayo. We've got some lime crema. And perfectly cooked fish. These fish tacos are amazing. Just spicy enough, a little bit of lime. The red cabbage slaw is so good, but the star of this is the fish. It's so good. Have a good day. Thank you. Guys, it's 39 degrees with humidity and it's time for ice cream. The one place everyone told me to go was Moe's Shake Shack. It has a lot of different ice creams. I asked them what was the best one and they said the brownie delicious. Let's see if I can eat it before it melts. They have soft serve ice cream, hard ice cream. They make their own drumsticks. You name it in ice cream land, they've got it. This is so good. And the brownie, let me check. Oh, that's a good brownie. You know when you're in high school and they sold those brownies? Just perfect for this hot day. That was so interesting. I learned so much there. I'm like blown away. It was really interesting. It started with just basic knowledge of Africa, slavery, the American Revolution, what it was like to come here, how some people left and went to Sierra Leone. It was really, really fascinating. I highly recommend it. It's free all summer, and they also have grounds that I'm gonna check out now. So there's a trail with a map and you can check out a bunch of things, but I am like mind blown. I just would love to learn so much more. Really, really interesting. I'm here at Boxing Rock Brewing and I am so excited to try something just a little bit different. We're going to do the community flight. So the community flight, they actually feature 4 different nonprofits in the region in hopes to encourage people to get out and see them. So you have the Black Loyalist Heritage Centre, the Islands Provincial Park, the Dory Shop, and then also Sandy Point Lighthouse. And so this historic take, it will be interesting to see what it tastes like. Okay, definitely boozier, but very smooth, very tasty. It's actually much smoother than you would think and lighter than you would expect for a beer this color. It's quite good. So I heard that this is one of the most popular beer and they're going to run out soon. So I'm going to buy some because I have a few people I think that would really like this. The other beer that they have, they've got a shandy to pair with the Islands Provincial Park. So a shandy is half lemonade, half beer. They make their own lemonade in-house here. And if you don't want to get their paired shandy, you can get a shandy with any kind of beer here, which I think is great. Then they've got the Hunky Dory for the Dory Shop, and Sandy Point Lighthouse is the lightest of them all. If you like easy breezy, like Coors Light, that kind of beer, you're probably gonna like this one. That's what they've told me, because it's just a simple, easy drinking beer. Ooh, that's really nice. There's a lot of space here. It can fit a lot of people. It's a really nice space to come in. I would also say the outside is quite nice, but I think I mentioned it's 39 degrees. So to come and get a flight and to have one of the chicken gyros inside is the perfect way to spend lunch. Nice and cool, great beer. This is everything I want today. The nice thing about coming here is that they also have a menu so you can eat. And let me tell you, I was really tempted to try the nachos. They're the #1 dish by far, and they have caramelized bacon on them. I don't know how that works, but like I wanted to try it. But they did warn me, it's a lot of food. It's really to share amongst people. So instead, I got the gyro, however you want to pronounce it, that's what I got. It's chicken and it's so good. I'm here at the Ship's Galley Pub and Eatery to try the chowder because I've heard it's fantastic. They actually have more than one kind of chowder here. So they have a seafood chowder, which is what I ordered, haddock, clams, scallop, shrimp, lobster. This looks creamy, but not too creamy, and full of lots of little goodies. What's interesting here is all of the food here is made to order, including the chowder. So everything is cooked up separately. You're not gonna get chowder that has seafood that is overcooked. Served with a homemade biscuit, which is always a treat. I think saltine crackers are fine to have with a chowder. I mean, I like that retro sense of saltines and chowder, but I'm not gonna pass up a biscuit. Good biscuit. This is such a fun restaurant to come into. They started out as a takeout spot and then opened up here, and they have really embraced this nautical theme, even down to the point where the washrooms are called the Head. Lots of great artwork on the walls and just things to look at. The food is as good as the decor. This is a great place. When I announced that I was coming to Shelburne on Instagram, several people wrote me to tell me the tide time, 5:30 p.m. tonight. And that is because Sandy Point Lighthouse, at low tide, there's a sandbar. You can walk almost all the way out. If you're willing to get your ankles wet, you can get all of the way there. And there are a lot of people here doing just that. Well, here we are at the lighthouse. I have to say, I know why it's called Sandy Point, because this beach, the sand is so soft. There are no rocks if you want to walk out. The water is shallow and warm. I can see why so many parents have brought their kids probably after work. It's beautiful out here. This might be the last Nova Scotia beach I visit for a while, and it's kind of sad. I think I'm gonna go put my bathing suit on and turn the camera off. Next up, It's a feast. I'm at Nova Scotia, Rollies and Catering, and I'm going to try a whole lot of food. The first is the breakfast poutine, which looks devastating. This is what you want to eat after a long night out. And because the chef has a Montreal background, this poutine is with real cheese curd, along with a lot of vegetables. We've got some bacon, I see some peppers, I see a lot of bechamel sauce. If you like a hash brown breakfast fry, this takes it up a whole notch with egg and cheese. It's warm, it's comforting. You want to bring your stretchy pants. The first thing they started serving were these egg roll wraps with different fillings. I'm going to try the buffalo wing wrap with what looks like a little bit of dill sauce. Oh man, this is really good. This is really good. It's cheesy, buffalo wing flavored, fried. Can't have a lot of them, but you can have one or two. It's a really great street food. Now, I was told to try the burgers here, that they are some of the best. I chose the spicy burger, which uses the same type of spicy that you get with Japanese or sushi. Not too spicy at all. The bun is very light. This is really good. It's a little bit sweet, tart. That mayo is super creamy, and the burger is just really good. Combining two of my favorite things in life, there is a lobster roll here with a brown bread roll. All right, let's give it a try. This is fantastic. It's just mayonnaise, lobster, lettuce on this roll. I'm gonna try the roll on its own. The roll is really good. And then also, you get a claw, which you can't beat. This is definitely one of the best lobster rolls in Nova Scotia. Very good. And then they also serve it with a red pepper mango salsa. I appreciate that they don't put it in the lobster roll because that doesn't belong. But on the side, really nice. Just sweet, bright, fantastic salsa. Brownie with peanut butter frosting. I'm only gonna have a bite so I can give the rest to my mom. Very peanut buttery. And the brownie is surprisingly light. I thought it was gonna be like a thick, dense brownie, but the whole thing was actually really light. This is really good. Save this for last. This is one of their flakies. It has house-made strawberry compote, some whipped cream, and this is just like flaky, and light. Let's see if I can try it. Very good. Look right there. That's my home for the night. I want to show you where I am staying for the night. That's all my junk. Ignore that. There's a little room down at the bottom if you need it. You want to sleep under the stairs? That's cool. Look at the light in this kitchen. It is gorgeous. And this looks out right onto the harbor. Such a beautiful view. If you want to rock in the kitchen, that's cool because there's so much room. Really nice seating area, TV, to the washroom, shower, and then this is my bedroom for the night. How cute is this? It was so nice when I arrived. All of the air conditioners were on because it's 39 degrees today with humidity.